나는 경비 쪽 애들만 잡기로 했는데. 얘들이 로봇이라면 나도 로봇으로 상대한다. 야! 잘못 썼네. 노래는 확실히 좋아요. 인간한테 전기총이라니. 그러니까 실탄 쐈어야 됐는데. 아이 또 이거 벌었다고 생각하시면 조금만 더 때리면 포획인데. 그냥 이걸로 때릴까? 저게 전기가 10이 쌓이면 기절을 하는데 그냥 스턴 상태로 있네. 얻어버린 게 아니고. 레이저 맵 피가 왜 저래? 그러고 보니까 어느 순간 들소가 사라졌네? 들소 버프는 있거든요? 근데 들소가 안 보인 지가 좀 됐는데? 버프 있다는 건 안 죽은 건데? 버그 똥김이잖아 이거. 많아서 버거난 거 아니냐고? 그거는 알 수가 없지. 아깝다. 한 대만 더 때리지.
For a second. You want the factory to fail so bad? Crow can have it. Know what's it gonna be for me? Don't suppose I'm free to go, huh?
깜빵 가자.
Fuck. Guess it beats getting dead.
This is Ranger HQ Actual. Come in, Team November. Team en route, November. Ranger HQ out.
Thanks for taking out Ludlow. I don't think we would have beat him by ourselves. Now, are you gonna take our demands to Markham, or are we gonna have to do this dance all over again? Just another refugee from the Eastern Plains, you know. Farm burned, folks killed, taken by slavers. 1,000 people around here with the same story. Only difference is, I got an ornery streak in me. I fought back, killed my owners, escaped, came here. Thought things were gonna be better. And for a while, they were. Got hired at the factory, started getting paid. But then, the conditions got worse. And Ludlow got hired and started stealing our wages. Suddenly, it was pretty much slavery again. Guess you know the rest. Like I said, Ludlow was the tipping point, but things were already getting weird. Markham started relying on her computation engine to make all her decisions, setting 14-hour shifts, hiring people based on these crazy tests. And that's how I got hired. I mean, here's me with my history of killing
프레데리카가 한 게 뭐 있다고 얘랑 비교를 하냐?
obedient personality. I was glad to get the job, but what the hell?
이제 연산 장치 쪽 문제 해결하러 갈 것 같은데. 연산 장치에 신스가 좀 연관돼 있는 거니까.
She's smart. At least she was. Built Steeltown up from nothing. Made it a place where just about anybody could get a job and do okay. Now though, well, if she's not careful, it's gonna blow. Everybody hates her these days. Her employees, the refugees she won't hire, the families of the workers who are trapped inside. I don't know what she thinks she's doing, letting that computer make all her decisions for her, but it ain't working. Maybe somebody else needs to be in charge. Maybe. That's all we've wanted from the beginning. But, fair warning, if she doesn't meet our demands soon, we'll bring this place to its knees. Go give her a ear.
둘 다 훔쳐야 되는데 한 개는 어디에 있지? 사무실에? 아, 그 내전도 뭔 말인지 알 것 같아.
Hey! Rangers! It's me! I made it! Oh, and I'm Ellen. My daughter told me what you did for her, Rangers. I can't express how thankful I am. Though a handful of tellurium might help communicate my feelings. Use it how you see fit. Oh, I hid. Ain't ashamed. I'm just a data processor. Was down here pulling punch cards, filling in for my pal Bishop, when it all went sideways. I only came out when things quieted down a bit ago. And who was poking around but Newt?
And I wouldn't have gotten here without you, Rangers. Oh, Mom, tell them what you just told me.
Oh, sure. Being a data processor, I sometimes get the chance to process things the way I like. So now Newt's got a job on the truck line with me. We'll move her into the barracks soon. Boy, did I need that last dose Newt brought me. I was pretty ragged after hiding out during the strike. Not sure what we'll do for the next dose. but we'll figure it out together. I read you, Rangers. Thanks again.
Thanks.
What exactly is this supposed to test?
Welcome back. It says here fire was successfully suppressed, for a while at least. Also, more importantly, Keith has finally clocked out. What a relief. Here's your fire suppressor bonus. Want to look for another job? Let's look again. Let's please step up on the treadmill. Have a nice trip. Let's go see what the computation engine has determined based on your... All right, based on the results of your test, the president of the
대통령이요?
United States. Oh, sorry. Nut Titan. Good
아이 또
luck.
너트 조이기야.
Got those biometric governors for me? Great, thank you, Rangers. But before I pay you, let's make sure Ivan and BF tank their presentations. You ready to watch some failure? Fantastic. I'll get things going.
Greetings, Administrator. I will now present my project. It is titled EEG-Driven Sleep Productivity Inducer.
I'm ready.
The average admin worker spends 29.645% of each day unconscious. My EEG system reads their brainwaves during REM sleep and then stimulates feedback through minimally invasive neuroelectrodes. As a result, workers can collate data and execute basic clerical functions while dreaming.
Interesting. That could be extremely valuable.
사람 취급을 안 하는구만.
To demonstrate, I will induce sleep in myself with anesthetic. Please observe the work terminal at the station.
Biometric governor to avoid seizure-inducing feedback loop. She's now in a vegetative state. Disappointing.
Administrator Markham, I set out with one simple goal: change the world. And damn it, I did just that. Presenting the worker incentive system.
Get to it, Ivan.
Right. Yeah. As you know, we lose 3 man-weeks a day to meal breaks. What if instead, workers got their nutrition at their stations as a reward for meeting quotas? Drive 5 rivets, out pops a pellet. Weld a joint, out pops another.
Intriguing. Show me.
So you just strap on the feed bag, and when a goal is met, a little pellet is automatically dispensed for the worker to chow down on. Delicious. What? Another one? I'm not done with... too many pellets! Stop it! Make it...
Ivan clearly needed a second biometric governor to prevent an exponentially accelerating dopamine reward feedback loop. Disappointing. What an unbelievable waste. Both projects failed, and we'll have to ramp up 2 new researchers. Enrico, get on that.
Yes, ma'am. Wow. Talk about karma. Not only did BF and Ivan's projects crap the bed, they're out of the picture entirely. My pleasure, pals. So long.
Have you resolved the situation in the factory? This just confirms my suspicions. The computation engine highlighted Ludlow as a peacemaker and negotiator. Something's definitely gone wrong with it. So the workers are back to work? Fine, I'll talk to her. Just as soon as we start getting things out the door again. You've done good work. Let me pay you for it, but don't go anywhere. Before I handed the creation of the computation engine over to Dai, it was the project of my partner Blue. Sadly, Blue and I had a little falling out over this. Anyhow, when he left, he stole a gizmo called the Synaptic Degausser, which is the only tool that can fix the engine without me having to redesign it from the ground up. And there's no way that's happening before the gangs get here. So get me back to the Degausser, and you get another paycheck. Oh, and you better take Dai with you again. She knows what the damn thing looks like. Out in the scrapyard someplace, leading some other ex-workers of mine who've decided to get back at me for my crimes by vandalizing my factory and stealing my shipments. The refugees out there call them the Ghost Gang because no one knows where their hideout is. I call them losers. Couldn't hack real work, so now they're playing it bandits. Pathetic. Fair enough. Ask. I came here from the Motor City Combine, what folks used to call Detroit, back before it took an atomic ass-pounding during the war. Lots of craters after, lots of radiation. It had always been a tough city. It only got tougher. But it was an industrial city too. We knew how to build, smelt, tool, mass produce. We turned scrap into trucks, guns, freezers, you name it.
저
And got
때는
rich
안
selling
망한
it from the
도시였겠지?
lakes to the bayous. Could have been. Greed happened. Greed and stupidity. The Buckeye Republic ordered 100 tanks and 1,000 guns from our biggest makers. All those fools could see were those pretty Buckeye bucks stacking up in their vaults. Weren't they surprised when those sod-kicking Puritans took delivery of all those tanks and guns and drove them right back up the Erie Shore to the MCC? Caught us flat. That war's still going on, I guess. I left before they got north of Flat Rock. Never looked back. What didn't I do? Started on the line in a truck plant and worked my way up to operations manager. Did every job in between, too. But what I really liked was automation and analytics. Pretty soon I got the idea to start something of my own.
사장한테 연락 받고 있냐고? 무슨 소리야? 어떤 식으로 지내는지 정도는 알아야지.
Started scavenging for old computers and robots.
그래야지 협상할 때 써먹을 거
We just found
아닙니까?
Di and we're having her bug fix and maintenance scheduling algorithm we were prototyping when those Buckeye bastards came rolling up the Detroit River.
다이가 사실 만약에 그 돈인 거
Three of
아니야?
us backed the truck and headed west, looking for a buyer. Old Saul was the first to make a serious offer. Saul gave me a lump of coal. I made a diamond out of it. His empire was growing fast, but his resources were lagging. He needed more vehicles, heating systems, radios, guns, all the things that make a civilization, right? He had some old duffer down here in Pueblo making trucks for him, by hand, one every 2 months. I told him I could make him 10 a month. He fired the duffer, put me in charge, and gave me carte blanche to experiment. It was fantastic. Using computer-assisted automation, I've been able to revive forgotten manufacturing processes and deliver products nobody's seen since the deluge. Steeltown is now a crucial part of Colorado's economy, and I'm its architect. That's why I need to find out why my computation engine is malfunctioning. I'm the one who built all this, and I still couldn't keep it running without that thing's help. And that would be bad, because if Steeltown fails, Colorado fails with it. He relies on it. Without the weapons I make, the Eastern gangs would have him outgunned and overrun. Without my heaters and radios and generators, he couldn't give his people the creature comforts that make them think he's a god. Of course, I rely on him too. It's a partnership. He keeps Colorado safe and attractive, and that creates a steady market for the things I make. We share a vision of Colorado rising strong, helping to rebuild the world. Like getting my Synaptic Degausser back? Sure. Good. We don't have long before the gangs get here. so sooner is better than later. The stability of Colorado is at stake, not to mention the lives of everyone here in Steeltown.
지금 본편 쪽은 이제 막바지로 들었고 지금 DLC 지역하고 있는 중이에요. DLC 여기 하나 하고 메인 진행하면 이제 끝? 여기만 장악하면 패트리아크도 똥망하는 거 아니냐고? 뭐 여기 장악 안 해도 이미 뭐 망해가는 중이라. 근데 사실 지금 보니까 패트리아크 편 드냐 아니면 안젤라 편 드냐 뭐 그런 식으로 갈 것 같은데 그렇게 따지면은 사실 패트리아크 쪽 편을 들고 싶지 안젤라는 너무 대책 없어갖고. 차량들의 우선 주파수를 특정 프리셋들로 설정하고 패턴을 일치시켜야 된다고? 이거 저기 차량 번호 그거 이게 조금 뭐 관련이 있긴 있었네.
Steeltown was founded here because of this stout yarn. We get much of our steel here.
안젤라에 대해서 뭘 하냐고? 알고 싶지 않아. 차에서 뭘 해줘야 되나?
I hear.
실패하니까 그냥 꺼져버리는데? 이거 적어놔야 돼? 이건 다 차량 번호들인데. 아깝게 2번이었나 보다. 아니야? 9. 아까 1로 했었을 때도 아니라고 나왔는데? 바뀌었네. 아까도 3이라고 했나? 내가 여기 애들 죽였는데 얘네들 죽였다고 뭐라고 하진 않겠지? 휴지 여기 잔뜩 모여 있는데.
How can I? It was part of my life for 20 years. We were lovers, damn it. And I thought we were friends. It's not easy to let go.
And that's not what I was talking about.
Oh yeah, I've been here a while, haven't I? Now let me finish up.
변기에 앉아서 변기랑 얘기하고 있었나 봐.
I can hear you walking around, Blue. You can quit with the sneaky. Oh, goodness. You're not supposed to be in here. Blue doesn't let anyone in his private place.
Is that a toilet talking?
I better call him. This isn't right.
서프라이즈자.
Blue doesn't like surprises. I better let him know.
아부 떨자. 가장 널찍한 변기라고.
He did. Blue is a great engineer. He thought of everything. Please, it's not often I get to talk about myself. I suppose, in the same way you're a talking stomach. I mean, are you more than the sum of your aggregate parts? Or are you defined simply by your purpose? Sorry. Boring rhetorical habits. Blue made me for a variety of purposes. I perform security services, carry out medical analyses, provide companionship, and, yes, dispose of waste products. I'm wired into laser tripwires, a seismometer, a handful of accelerometers in the floor, and a host of microphones. No offensive capabilities, just an early warning system to help protect Blue's privacy. Yup, I've got a basic spectrograph, a high-res scanner, and an electronic olfactory array further down the pipe. My library's got enough medical books that I can make some basic diagnoses too. Those were much more interesting than the philosophy books. Blue likes to discuss philosophy while he's doing his business. Says it helps him work through his problems. He preloaded my memory with a library full of philosophy books so we could have debates like the old great masters. But that was so boring. So I mainly read stories to him while he's in here now. I think I'm getting good with the voices. Please, I do more than just flush. My welders and tunneling widgets helped Blue construct and maintain a personal sewer system, finding safe spots to draw water and deposit byproducts. No way a smarty like me would contaminate the local groundwater. I read a book on civil engineering. That's what I'm here for. Hop on.
참네. 이것도 버프 걸리나? 안도하고 걸렸네.
Need to take a load off? Have a seat. Firstly, I am more than just a toilet. Secondly, what's wrong with being a toilet? What's embarrassing about fulfilling your purpose? Do you feel shame when you follow your biological imperative to eat, breathe, reproduce, or
철학책을 많이
evacuate?
넣었다더니.
My imperative is to move 1 trillion bacterial corpses, dead from the effort of providing you energy, from an unsanitary location to a sanitary one. And it feels good to complete my purpose. I was made for this. Of course. Ask away. Yes and no. Blue found a whole bunch of computers with a whole bunch of digitized books and magazines when he was scavenging at some old school, and I'm hooked into that database. The only ones I've got in mind are the ones I decided to read into my primary memory cluster, and the exhausting philosophical texts Blue pre-programmed in. I was programmed to enjoy learning and friendly discussion, and seeded with a knowledge base that covered Socrates to Mencius, given a larger selection of text to peruse at my leisure, then asked to debate philosophy. Pretty quick, I started to find it all tiresome and pedantic.
코디악은 이미
So I
모닝스타가
started
타고
reading the
있어서 안
other
될 것
books in the
같은데.
collection the slow way, like you organics do. Much more enjoyable way to spend my time. Oh, all sorts of good stuff. The database has a pretty wide range of topics. Right now, I'm reading Blue a book called Christine.
친구 만들어주라고.
Spooky stuff. Personally, I really like the magazines about celebrity sightings. Blue's idea of a joke. Head's another name for a bathroom. And my actual noggin, as it were, is hidden below ground. Joke has layers, he said. I don't really get it. Yeah, he really doesn't like folks walking in on him, so he keeps this place pretty quiet. He did let a worker named Penelope come in sometimes, but she got gunned down by some mercs recently, so I'm kind of sad about it. We had the same taste in reading material, so she was fun to hang out with. She also taught me it wasn't pronounced Penelope. I don't have doctor-patient confidentiality or anything, but it feels weird to talk about someone else's business. So I'll just say Blue's a regular guy. Okay, have a great day.
Listen up, girls. The Rangers will be coming. We set up extra alarms. Be on your guard, stay safe, keep working if you can.
Yes, sir, Mr. Boss. Going back to work because the scrap box said to. Ooh, let's use the intercom. Mr. Boss, go shove his intercom up his ass!
Watch out for the Rangers. Stay alert.
정면으로 왔었으면 이렇게
Keep an
걸렸는데.
eye. Markham's got those bastard Rangers working for him.
얘도 어느 정도 때리다 보면은 대화가 되는 식인
Watch
건가?
out for the Rangers. Shit, the Rangers! They caught us with our pants down!
대화로 하자.
You didn't talk to my friends outside the Steeltown gates before you gunned them down. Actions speak louder than words, you butchers. And your actions say you can't be trusted, so
처음에
fuck you.
바깥에 있는 애들 죽여서 그런가 봐. 이 정도는 봐줘. 대화로 해결하지 왜. 얘만 무력화 시키면은 뭐 좀 달라지나? 뒤에 또 있네. 뭐야, 누구 턴인데 일하네. 적턴 다 끝난 거 아니었어? 왜 또 적턴이야? 이거를 쟤를 안 죽이고 제압을 하면은 안 죽인 상태에서 대화가 될까? 한번 해볼까?
Shit, the Rangers! They caught us with our pants down! Your actions speak louder than words, bushes. Your actions say you can't be trusted, so fuck you!
저게 안 죽네. 아니야 취소해. 야 취소해. 아이 잠깐만 이거 아니야. 이거 아 이정 못해. 저거 저 지역 불바다 만드는 거란 말이야. 저건 아니지.
Did you hear something?
아이 뒤로 늦게 빠졌어. 이 정도 선에서 그냥 넘어가겠는데 아까 같은 거는 지금 여기가 있는 지역이 여긴데 여기를 불장판을 만들 순 없잖아. 뭐야 이거 뭔데 이렇게 세?
Who's gonna be on your neck, oppressor? Who's gonna be on your neck, oppressor?
병충률 너무 낮았는데.
Much obliged.
아 이거 살려놨더니 귀찮게 하네. 아유 뭐야 저거. 아니 둘이나 밀고 들어와요. 아니 애들 몇 명이나 죽은 거야. 저거부터 잡을 걸 그랬네. 앞에서 셋이나 뽑아. 괜찮은데? 야, 나 쟤 살리려고 다시 했는데 여기서 걔를 그렇게 두드려 패고 있으면 어떡해. 큰일 났네. 선빵당하는 바람에 쟤를 포획할 열을 겹쳐줬네. 다시 해야지. 아예 포획하는 걸 1차 목표로 삼았는데 애가 죽어가잖아.
Keep an eye on it. Markham's got those bastard Rangers working for him. Watch out for the Rangers.
그 다음에 납치범들은 얘랑 중장병이죠. 많은 애들이 가갖고 납치를 하죠. 뭐야 넌 또.